Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about the most viral foundation on the internet right now. This is a cushion foundation from the brand Tir Tir, and it's their Mask Fit Red Cushion. I know you've probably seen this all over your feed, all over your For You page. It is having a very viral moment right now, and that's because this foundation is so beautiful, so pretty. I've seen barely any negative reviews on this foundation because it's that good. The coverage is just insane. That's what really had me wanting to try it initially, is because it looked so flawless. It looked like skin, but it covered a lot of redness and evened out the skin really well. So I have been trying this out. I've done a couple videos on it already. I'm getting ready to go out tonight, so I want to redo my makeup. Just to like do a little refresh, I figured we could try this foundation together. I'm gonna talk about it with you because there is a lot of controversy around it as well. A lot of people have some questions about cushion foundations, and I love cushion foundations. I love making my own, so you can actually like DIY them yourself. You don't have to buy them. You don't have to fall into the whole entire cushion trend and buy it. You can make one with your favorite foundation, which I have done a couple times, and I would love to do that again. So let me know if you guys wanna know how to do that. We're gonna talk all about this brand and this foundation today, but before we do, be sure you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and let's get into it. This foundation is currently a #1 bestseller on Amazon, and it's Japan's #1 for that glass skin look. It's made in Korea, so this is a K-beauty brand. This comes in 30 shades. I know a lot of people have been confused with the shades because I think before they had a lot less than they do now, but it looks like they're expanding. I just saw them post a couple days ago about adding more shades, but currently there is 30. Says it's for all skin types. It gives a semi-matte finish, and for me, this is like a medium to full coverage foundation. You could really build it up. I find the shade that is the best match for me is 23 Sand. I'm gonna share the video right here that I filmed for Instagram. I swatched about 4 different shades to find my perfect match, and I went with this neutral tone. They do oxidize a little bit, so you want to go a little bit lighter than what you're thinking. Also, Tir Tir makes this sample kit that comes with all of these different shades. This is on Amazon, and I think it's like $1.50 or it's $2. So if you're having trouble finding your perfect match, then I highly recommend getting the sample kit. Got a little makeup wipe because I'm gonna take off what I currently have on. I actually wore this foundation earlier today, but I wanted to film this video on it, so I figured I would just take it off and redo it again with you guys. So my skin type is very oily. So if you have oily skin and you're wondering if this foundation will work for you, it will, because I'm so oily I have to blot throughout the day. I am someone that needs powder. I am just a very oily girl. It's kind of like a blessing and a curse because a lot of people want oily skin, like they want their skin to be hydrated, but if you have oily skin, then you already know what comes with that is a lot of breakouts and just looking really greasy all the time. So I do struggle with being oily, but powder is something that I don't skip when it comes to doing my foundation, so I do like to set this one with powder. I do have a lot of discoloration from past breakouts, so I'm gonna show you how well this foundation covers that up. The first thing I'm gonna do is use their Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. So this is a really good prep and set spray because it's moisturizing and it's not tightening. This feels so good. You just want to drench your entire face in it. It just feels so nice. Kind of feels like you just put like moisturizer all over your face. What I really like about cushion foundations in general is you have everything you need right here. So you have your tool, which is your little puff that goes right here inside. You have a mirror, and then the foundation is at the bottom. So when I got this foundation, also Tir Tir gifted me a bunch of these foundations, but this is not a sponsored video, although I wish it was because I love this foundation, but this is not sponsored. They gifted me a lot of these foundations. You probably saw them in my last unboxing. So this was the shade that matched me, and this was completely sealed when I first used it. When you buy them, they come with this area completely covered. There is the cushion and the foundation is inside. So if you're wondering how to properly use it, you want to take the puff and you want to press it into the foundation, and then you want to work it onto the back of this area. Now the reason being is you've probably seen some people using this, and when they apply it, it's like they just smack themselves in the face with foundation, and that's because it needs to be worked into the back for it to look really natural and to be pressed properly into the puff. So it should look kind of like that. And then you can go in and just press it onto any areas that you want to conceal. I actually love the way the puff looks with it, but I also think it looks really beautiful with a brush as well. So I'm going to do a brush on the side, but just to show off that full coverage, this is like one dip into the cushion foundation. It's pretty intense. It's insane. This completely eliminates the need for concealer. You will not need concealer with this foundation. Usually with a lot of foundations, they're just too sheer and they don't cover well enough, so I always go in with concealer after. But since using this one, I haven't needed to. Also, it's looking really light right now, but you'll notice in a few minutes it's gonna oxidize a little bit. I saw some questions on my most recent video on how much it oxidizes. I would say it oxidizes about 2 shades darker for me. And I noticed that at first because when I put it on, I didn't blend it that well, like back here. And I saw like an orange line, but then when I blended it, it looked a lot better. A lot of the shades in this range, they pull really yellow in my opinion. This is with the foundation and then this is without, so you can see how much redness and discoloration I have, and the side is completely concealed and covered. You don't always have to use the puff with it though, so I'm going to use this Sigma brush. This is the Sigma soft angled cheek brush. This is a new collection from Sigma. They have some new brushes and I've really been liking them. I feel like dipping a brush in here is so much easier than using the puff, so I kind of like it better. One of my favorite cushion foundations, it's a little pricey, is from Chantecaille. I love that one and it is so good. Just so you could see how this covers, I'm gonna concentrate it on those areas where I really need the coverage, which is right on my cheeks and my jawline. And although this covers really well, it doesn't feel heavy at all, which is so crazy. Normally with the foundation that just covers this much, you're gonna feel that tightness or like that mask-like feel, but it doesn't feel like that. I live in Florida, so when you wear foundation outside, it usually melts off and it usually feels horrible, but I have been wearing this one a lot and I really like it and it holds up. It holds up really well for me. I'm gonna add a little more here. I used it under my eyes as well, and I haven't noticed that it gets creasy or cakey. It just is a more satiny kind of finish, so it looks very hydrated. It looks like skin, but it just evens you out. And of course, I always add a little bronzer and blush to my foundation just to give my face a little bit of dimension. So I'm gonna use this Mario bronzer. This is his new shaping serum, and I'm using it in the shade medium. I love this because it instantly gives you like a bronzy summer glow, which is the look I'm trying to have all summer, every day, all day. I love looking bronzy. Nice about this too is you can stripe it on like I did with the applicator, or you can pump it on the back of your hand. And I'm just using that same brush that I put the foundation on with and put it on your eyes. Nails are matching my shirt today. I love it. What is your favorite nail color right now, you guys? I love trying new summer colors, so give me your recommendations on what you think I should try. I love OPI, but this is a dip powder from S&S. I usually always get dip powder because it leaves my nails feeling so strong and I don't have to get them done for like 3 weeks, but I usually go every 2 or so. Gonna add a little blush. This is Armani's Cheek Tint in the shade 62. This is the Sabrina Carpenter blush. That's the Me Espresso. Espresso is the song of the summer. I cannot stop singing it. It's so catchy, and the fact that it's about coffee makes me love it even more. This is like a really pretty soft pinky nude color, adds a lot of glow to the cheeks. I'm gonna line my lips with Tower28's One Liner, and this is in the shade Work of Art. A little overline, never hurt no one. And then I'm gonna add this plumping lip gloss from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the new Plumpgasm Pillow Talk in the shade Fair Medium. I love this lip gloss so much, and in this shade, it's like perfect for every day. It's like a very nude pink color. And to set the entire look, I'm gonna use this Hourglass powder. This is their new Vanish Airbrush pressed powder. If you are looking for a powder that blurs the look of your pores, this one is so pretty. And I find it just really helps mattify. So if you're very oily and you don't want to add more color or coverage, this is a very good powder to try out. I just kind of dust it all over my face, but I don't go on my cheeks too much, just on the chin and then the center of the nose and forehead. Then we set it. So most people really worry about cushion foundations and the fact that something that stays wet like this is gonna harbor bacteria or create contamination, but upon researching this formula, there are 3 preservatives in it that prevent contamination. So you don't have to worry about mold or weirdness happening with your foundation or like breaking out from it or anything like that, because it has those 3 preservatives in the formula. And on Amazon, I recently bought the mini. Yes, they make one that is literally this small. It is so cute, and I will definitely be filming a video with it when it comes in, so stay tuned, you guys. It does contain skincare. So when I was looking at the ingredient list, I was unsure if this had SPF in it, but it does. So I believe it's SPF 40. In most cushion foundations, they always have like some sort of skincare benefit, whether that's SPF, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide. On Amazon, it is only $25 right now, and then the mini is actually $15. So the price point's pretty good for what you're getting. Here's another up close look at it. I just love the way this covers everything, but it still looks really natural. I have some other cushions I really want to try that I haven't yet, like this one from Clio. This is called Kill Cover High Glow Cushions. This is supposed to give you like glass glowy skin. I have not even opened this, but I'm dying to. Chantecaille is one of my favorites. I've used this one time and time again, and I love it. This is such a good cushion foundation, but it's definitely lighter in coverage than the Tir Tir. Every time I say Tir Tir, I just think Tir Tir, Tir Tir, Tir Tir, Tir Tir, if this ever goes away, because this is so good. Overall, she's worth the hype in my opinion. What do you guys think of it? Do you like the look of this foundation? Have you tried it? What are your thoughts? And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was so fun to make. I haven't done a lot of makeup videos on here in a very long time, but I'm really enjoying being more active here and posting more videos. So if you have any video requests, leave them down below in the comments. And before we go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you do.